experiment and see how it goes. Normally we have between 15 and 25 or 30 people join us live, and then these get posted to our to my Instagram page afterwards, so you can have a whole library of different practices. And I never really do the same thing twice. Meditation means 100,000 different things to 100,000 different people, and the only aim, the common thread through all those 100,000 different methods, is that you aim to calm the mind. And why is the mind targeted? Because our emotions follow the mind. That's not common understanding for a lot of people. Sometimes we think we have to work with emotions directly. It doesn't actually work that way according to yoga philosophy. If you, if you target the mind and work with the habitual thought patterns that we have on a regular basis, you begin to shape the emotions as a subset, as a byproduct, as an aside to working with the mind. That's why the meditation bit is so important. When you understand what the mind does on its own, that wild pack of horses or that troop of monkeys that swings from thought branch to thought branch with its arms and tails, when you start to work with that concept, the emotions follow. And then guess what? The physical body reacts as well. It's a chain reaction. Starting with thoughts, then the emotions follow, then the physical body follows suit as well. So if you want to change your life, it's about the mind first. The entire text, the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, the entire text, the classic treatise on yoga practice, 196 sutras, 196 threads of wisdom. Only 3 are about physical poses. 3 of the 196 in the Yoga Sutras. So what are the other 193 about? The mind, of course. So let's see. Oh, we got some friends. Asal, hey, good morning. Marina from Florida. We have people joining us as far as Italy this morning, so it's obviously nighttime. Let's see if Barbara is on. We can all say buongiorno to Barbara if she's there. Hey, Genevieve. Okay. So, Instagram land, we're at Kintsugi Yoga. You should, if you're in Vegas, you need to be here next Wednesday morning. Actually, it's full. You can't come, so you have to stay at home. Right? Yeah, it's full. So the flow of this class, I totally went down a rabbit hole, so I apologize. The flow of the class will be seated meditation at first, breathing, and then a flow, a vinyasa flow, sun salutations. It's morning, we're already in the sun. We're graciously welcoming a new day and new opportunities for presence and to shift and change whatever needs to be shifted and changed for the day. And then at the end, it will be a guided relaxation known as Yoga Nidra. So that'll be the sequence, 3 different things: meditation, flow, and then a guided relaxation at the end. And if we need to make the class 75 minutes instead of 60, that we can talk about that later, but for now it's 60 minutes. So. The reason why I passed out blocks is because a lot of us have some discomfort when you sit just on your butt without an elevation of the hips. So this is what I do. The block may or may not be comfortable for you, but it's sometimes important to elevate the hips. So when you meditate, we want to be comfy. So do what you need to do to be comfortable. We want to also be stable. So comfort and stability, and then we want to grow the spine tall and let the crown of the head feel as if it's being pulled upwards. This is the proper meditative pose. Now, if this cross-legged thing doesn't work, if it's not comfortable, you don't have to do it. You can sit. Indian style, it can be asymmetrical if you choose. You can even put your back against the wall. Comfort is the utmost importance. So for the next 10 to 12, 15-ish minutes, we want to be comfortable and not have to adjust too much. Okay? So find your comfortable seat. The hands can be on the knees or the lap. All right, close the eyes, please. Okay, our senses draw us outward. Now, closing the eyes allows us to reverse that projection, and let's project inward instead of outward. So keep the eyes gently closed. Instead of projecting your attention and your awareness to something outside of the body, reverse it. What's happening inside? Just take note of your mental state right now. Take note of your emotional state right now. And then let's do a little face fixing. Sometimes we unintentionally scrunch our forehead and clench our jaw. So just be aware of what musculature activity is happening involuntarily and become in control of everything. Just relax the face. Relax the shoulders. Relax the belly. The only area of muscular activity is the spine. We want to keep the spine tall. See if you can adjust the crown of the head in space over the base of the spine. So if you might be leaning forward, adjust that. If you're leaning back, adjust that. We want straight, perpendicular spine to the earth. And now let's work with the breath. So begin to deepen the breath and make the inhales and exhales complete. Create a constriction in the throat, the area around the epiglottis, that's the middle of the throat. You're thinning the air passageway. That's what Ujjayi breathing is. Ujjayi serves two major purposes. It builds a little bit of heat and energy and even light if you're a visual person at the throat center. It also gives your mind something to focus on. One of the hundreds of thousands of meditation techniques I mentioned earlier is simply focusing on the vibration in the throat. That's a meditative technique. So what we're doing now is meditating. Imagine that, just focusing on the breath. Now see if you can extend the duration of the inhale and exhale, make it last longer. You're still taking full breaths. Complete breaths, just slow it down. Let's add a little bit of retention to the breath. So after your next inhale, top of the lungs, full breath, hold the breath for a few seconds. During the hold, draw the mind into more stillness. After a 3 or 4 second hold, slowly do the exhale. Continuing to refine the smoothness, the creaminess of the breath. Make it silky. Inhaling deeply, pausing after the inhale. And slowly exhaling, making it even, smooth, refined. On your next retention, make it longer. See if you can attempt to hold the breath for as long as the inhales and the exhales are taken. Continuing to release any clenching that doesn't need to be engaged. Keep the shoulders soft, faces soft. Now we'll do just a few more cycles. For the last few cycles, introduce a pause after the exhale as well. It'll be a very different sensation. After the exhale is complete, stop and feel the lungs completely empty for a few seconds. Finish this cycle and release the breathing technique. And just be still. So now that we've worked with the breathing, we've begun to shape our energy, shape the prana that we generate, that we carry with us. Think of it as your aura, if you will. And now I'd like you to ask yourself again, what is your mental state? And your emotional state? For the next few moments of our meditation, let's become aware of a decision or a challenge or a question that's been hovering with us, carried by us. It could be a simple question or a big question, but we all have decisions to make, directions to decide between. There's a place inside of your body that is the seat of your intuition. In Sanskrit, we call it buddhi. The exalted title of Buddha comes from this intuition. The Buddha is embodied buddhi. So acknowledge where inside of your body your intuition lives. Is it your heart? Is it your stomach? Is it your third eye? And just go there. Take your consciousness to your seat of intuition. Just for a moment, what is it like to drop all doubt, all judgment, all thought, all anxiety, and rest in your place of intuition? Just for a moment. And now ask the question that you've been carrying. And do not expect an answer. Just ask the question. The answer is there. You're not going to receive it from somewhere else. The answer is already deep inside. And don't worry if you don't hear it. The process of calming the mind and emotions is a long process. The practice of calming the mind is what's important. For the next moment, just rest in that place of intuition in your body. Let's please take a deep inhale together. Bring the palms together into a mudra. Connect the energetic points in the palms. Bring the thumbs to the chest. Bow the chin. Give yourself gratitude. Don't open the eyes yet, just really hone in on this sense of gratitude for what you have now. Your body, your energy, your mind, your emotions, your entire life circumstance. Just gratitude right now. One more deep inhale, breathe in all the way, hold the breath this time. Pull the belly in, lift the pelvic floor, lower the chin, pull the chin back. Mahabandhas, holding the breath a little bit longer. Open the mouth, let it go. And slowly open the eyes. Okay. Welcome back. Let me go ahead and say goodbye to our Insta family here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully the echo wasn't too much to bear. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining online. This will be posted to the page soon.